Hi, this is Saba, dietitian. Today I'm making a video on training safety for residents on thickened liquids. All staff are expected to know which residents are on thickened liquids and what consistency. There are three consistencies. We have nectar, honey, and pudding. So you would need to check on the list that's posted behind the pantry drawer to know which residents are on what consistency fluid. Things can change from day to day, so please do not assume that you know which consistency the residents are on. And if you're working in a different house, different floor, you just need to familiar yourself with what consistency the residents are on. And it takes a few seconds. The list is updated periodically, so please refer to the list. Once you know who's on what liquid, you need to make sure that you are giving them the correct consistency fluid. And we use pre-thickened beverages. For all the beverages, we buy pre-thickened coffee, tea, juice, water, milk. So you should have what you need. And if there is any beverage that your residents like and we don't have it, just let us know. We will order more for them. So just like residents on regular liquid, they do have water pitchers that goes on their bedsides to make sure that they have the beverages. For the residents who are on thickened liquids, you need to make sure that you would use this cooler that keeps beverages cool for at least six to 8 hours, and add few drinks in there. So it's already made, it's in a cup, you just put few at bedsides. And each shift should check on, the staff at the end of the shift should check on the cooler. As the cooler defrosts and it's no longer cool, the color changes to white. It starts blue and it changes to white. So once it's defrosted, it's no longer cool, you want to get a new cooler that's already in the freezer. And the cooler needs to be washed and sanitized at least whenever you change it. The trick is making sure that you put all the pre-thickened liquids, or at least some, in the fridge so they're nice and cold to begin with. Most residents prefer a cooler beverage. If it's not cold, you cannot put ice in this. If you put ice in it, it will dilute the consistency. So please try to put some in the fridge so it's nice and cold. You put it at bedside, and you would have to offer your residents whenever you're checking on them. So we are no longer, care partners are no longer allowed to thicken any beverages. We do have thickeners that you would be using for thickening, thickening a soup or a puree. We want to stop using the canned thickener, so we have individually packed thickeners and for the right amount of fluid. So if you have to thicken a soup or making a puree, you would use this thickener. Like I said, please do not thicken any beverage